Hey everyone, it's June Lucal, and I actually figured out how to do this so that you can see me you haven't seen me for a while because I had my new setup. But so just in case you're new to me, I'm June Lucal. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for, let's see, I keep forgetting to do it, 15 years, maybe 2004, whatever that ends up being. And I'm also a licensed art teacher. And I love Stampin' Up. I have a graphic design background as well. And this is a great way to make cards or have an artistic outlet because making cards is quick and practical. And I get to socialize with some awesome people. So it's a great hobby to have. So I'm here to demonstrate a few things, though. We have the catalogs are leaving, like a lot of them. I just went through all my stuff, and it's the majority of my stamp sets that are current right now are going to be retired. So I was going to be doing the Dainty Delight, but that is actually staying. And I would rather show you a bunch of stuff that's on mega sale right now. So let me do that. Also, I wanted to let you know that you might want to keep it on your calendars, May 6th. If you live in Northeast Ohio, we are doing a stamp camp at Silver Creek Church here in Aurora, Ohio. So if you are interested, go on my website, youcanstamp.com, and there is a place that you can sign up. And we're going to be making 3 cards, and I have all the supplies for you except for bring your own tape or adhesive of some sort, and scissors. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully I can get this worked out. I have it actually, I'm holding this. You can probably see how it's wiggling. And instead of the stand thing. So I'm going to try to rig this without like making you all dizzy or anything. So, all right, here we go. Got a little hanger. Let's see if that was going to work. Okay. So sorry. This worked before. I had it all figured out. All right. Why isn't that working? Maybe that. All right. That's not bad. Okay. That'll work. There. Oh. No, I can't see you. All right. So, sorry. This is an experiment. Never know. Just want to see if I can. I was missing you guys, and I don't know if you were missing me, seeing a human being instead. It's still all off, isn't it? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, maybe this would work. There. Much better. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Have a bunch of things to show you. And what I did was I picked a couple of the stamp sets that are 60% off. Actually, all of these things are 60% off right now. It is such a steal. So this one, shoot, I forget what the full price was, but 20 something, I think, ended up, it's $8.80 now. And Art Gallery is the same price. And then they have ones that match coordinate with them. And those are both 60% off. So this die set, whatever, I can't remember what it was before, but it is now $10.80. And this one is now $13.60. So those are really on sale. And if you like them, I'm going to show you a couple cards to how you can use them. You might want to get online soon and get those because that is a terrific price and you can't beat that. And they're only while supplies last. So there is that. The other thing I wanted to demonstrate or show you guys was this paper. This is also 60% off. This whole pack is $4.80 now, which is another crazy deal. This one's called Lovely and Linen, in case you were wondering. It has some great papers, double-sided, of course. So we've got these two and this soft succulent. And then, let's see, that's the same. And there's a couple other ones. So aren't they pretty? Yeah, and then here's the other side. Oh, and that one. And this one. You saw that one already, and that one. All right, so I know that's not a great example, but that is a great deal right now too. And there's other ones that are also on sale, but I couldn't show you all of them. So, but they started being on sale today, and while supplies last. So I just want to save you guys some money. Get some great supplies while they're cheap. All right. Yeah, and I did mention my stamp camp coming up. So this is the May stamp camp. All right. So hopefully you got that information. All right. So we have only one person. Hey, it's Nancy. Oh, two. Why is that only registering? One. How strange. Well, I'm glad you're both here, and hopefully we'll have other people join us. I will be, this will be up online. And by the way, as I usually say, that if you are getting less than $100 or $150, if you can link that with some other orders, that helps me out. I can get some free things to demonstrate for us. Okay. And that can be both online and at the stamp camps. You get to try it yourself. Okay. So let's get started. The very first one I'm going to do actually uses a bunch of that paper that I just showed you. Okay. So I've got these 3 patterns. All right. And this one's going to be pretty quick because there isn't a lot to it. This one, this is one of the colors. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. So we have a new change of colors. We always are losing. Oh, for goodness sake, I forgot to tell you. So, or show you. Well, I can do that at the end, perhaps, if I have time. All right, so this is one of the colors that is leaving, and so is this. We have in colors that only last 2 years, and these are 2 of the 5 colors that are temporary, only for 2 years. And so this is the end of the 2 years right now. These are great colors. They certainly go together well, and they are I'm going to stack them up. They're all the same colors. That's one of the best parts about Stampin' Up is the colors all coordinate. You don't have to put a lot of time into trying to match things. You just know all the soft succulent stuff's going to match the other soft succulent stuff. So, or whatever. And that's a real advantage. That's one of the things that caught my eye when I got started. All right, so I'm going to put these together. And let's see, what should I use? I'm going to use Stampin' Seal to do that. All right. I need to order some more, but I know when I went online, I could tell some things were low inventory, and that was one of the things. So I'm going to have to order some. I'm going to put in an order tonight, I think, because I, as a demonstrator, I can pre-order things for the new catalog already, which is pretty awesome. So that's one of the perks of being a demonstrator, is getting stuff early before others. All right, so then I will put, oops. This is just going to be a layering thing mostly. And then you'll see I do have something to stamp and cut out. But we'll get this ready. And then Yeah, we'll do this last one too. All right. Okay, so there I have my basic card, but what I am also going to do is, all right, now I know why I have that piece cut out. All right, we're going with this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use the stamp set called Art Gallery, this one. All right, and I'm going to use, this is a 2-step stamp, so we stamp this once, and then we stamp that on top of it, and it makes it look deeper. I'm actually even going to stamp off on this, so it's a lighter shade, and then that will stand out even more. I'm also going to make a stem. All right, so we're going to use, I want to use the color in here, which is Sweet Sorbet, and that one is actually lasting for another year. Okay. So actually, I'll just stamp off on this one. All right, so that is just taking a little extra layer off. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp on this. Okay, I probably should do that on here. Now I'm going to stamp this full strength. And we'll put that right on top of it. And I've got this pole in front of my face, so hopefully I can do this. Probably actually could have done this first one, the darkest one first, and then do the second one. That might have made sense too. Maybe we'll try it, see if that was any easier. All right, let's try this, because I don't really like how that came out, not being on a soft pad. All right, so I'm going to stamp off gently, and then I'm going to put this down on top of here. All right, yeah, that's a bit easier. I can see it better. All right. Okay, so I'm also going to do the stem. Put that over here. Close this up. The stem, I'm going to use Evening Evergreen. And here. Okay, so we'll just put that there. Okay, so now I can cut this out. I can fussy cut it if I wanted to, but I have these dies that fit just right. Yep, where are they? Here. All right, so I've got this one and this one. And I bought this magnet, actually got them online for my garage. But I had a bunch extra left over, and I was like, ooh, these work. All right, so these are going to get cut out like this. See how that fits it? And then this one. And I have some washi tape because that one kept moving on me. Oop, there we go, like that. Okay, and I can put that through, I can do that separately. All right, so here I have my mini Stampin' I'm sorry, cut and emboss. Is that the name of this machine? I never can remember. All right, so this is going to get lined up here. And I'll put this on the wrong paper. Okay. Okay, and then this one with this. And we don't carry washi tape, I don't think, anymore. But it's pretty handy. It's like masking tape, but even safer for paper. All right, so let's try this. They recommend having a sandwich so that it's kind of staggered when you put that in, so that there's like two ends at the end, like layers at the end. Whoop. Oh my goodness, how did it get all crooked? I think it'll work though. Okay. So there's that and this. Okay. All right, so there I have the flower and the stem. I'm going to do that something over here. I also have a ribbon. This is Leaving Us as well. It's satin ribbon and it comes in this soft succulent. See, everything matches. I love it. The paper, the ink, the ribbon. You can't beat it. All right, so I've cut this piece already and I'm going to put that, I think, under the stem. And I cut it at an angle like that so that it would almost look like it's moving. Okay. I also have a little piece. This is 1/2 inch wide by whatever it's going to end up being. Let's see, I put Best Wishes. I was going to use that on my other card too, but we'll just use it for this one. And evening, it doesn't matter, right? Best Wishes is a very versatile thing. Goes for a lot of things, right? So okay. Now I'm going to cut this at an angle as well. Same kind of angle as this one. I think this needs to be a little more angled. Okay, now I'm going to pop that one up with mini dimensionals. And I know this looks like a mess. Jill would hate this, but it kind of got messed up. I had to do the edges. Okay, so, oh yeah, I should probably do the ribbon. And all right, so you don't love how that end looks, so now I'm going to have to cut it. boogered it up. Well, let's cut it a little closer. All right, not great. It'll have to do. And that will go here. I'll pop that up too. And yay, Julie's here too. So I don't know why my people count's way off, unless people are coming for 2 minutes and then going. I'm not sure. But I am glad you are here. All right, so there, and then I'll put this one on, something like that. Yeah. So I hope you guys went outside. I did manage to go outside for a little bit. Actually, James knows about this, but all right. So I have super sensitive skin. I don't know. You probably all know that. I go from white to red to white again. No real tanning going on. It's burn city for me. However, I reached a new low today. I went to the park to spin a Pokemon stop, and I wasn't even there very long. The sun was coming through the window and hitting part of my thigh, like where I'm wearing jeans, mind you. All right, and somehow it burned my skin through my jeans. I don't know. I didn't think that was possible, but I have a red mark on my leg. And it was really hot, and it was the sun. So it had to be that. It's crazy. I'm just that weird. So, okay. There's my first card. All crooked here. There. All right, so there's my first card. Let's do another card. All right. All right. I get so backwards, so weird. Hard to work with sometimes. Okay, so this other one is still a little conceptual, but I think it's gonna work fine. Okay. I'm going to heat emboss this. Now, this is in honor of Easter eggs, okay? You know how you have those white or clear crayons to color Easter eggs? Those of you who have maybe it's a tradition in your family to color Easter eggs. It's basically crayon resist, and we're going to do a heat emboss and resist actually. So I'm going to take this stamp, and actually I better clean it first. All right. So I'm going to stamp this a bunch of times with clear, with the Versamark. All right, this is going to be my background. Now this is watercolor paper, and I have to say, I think it's not orderable at the moment. Either that or it's low inventory, but I think on the chart, the inventory chart, that it was possibly not orderable. All right, so here I'm going to just put this a couple times. Okay, I'll just do 2. All right, now I'm going to put this in my Powder Pal, which not sure if it's still available on the new catalog. I went over it pretty well, but I couldn't memorize everything. So if you get a chance though, this is really convenient. I really love this tool, and it comes with a paintbrush. And this was an old version, but the new one comes with tweezers too, which is super handy. All right, so I don't know if you can tell, sort of tell. I've got powder on that. There, you see that? Okay, I'm going to heat that. Oh, by the way, here's how this works. Can you see how I'm pouring that? Super convenient. Love it. I could use the paintbrush and do that some more, but I'm just going to use, see, I have a tray for clear and I have one for white, and then those are the most common ones that I use. I also have some metallic ones, but okay, so here I'm going to clip this in my wooden clipboard. And all right, so there I have it. You can sort of see that's clear on white watercolor paper. Okay, so now I'm going to spritz it with water. And I'm not going to do that on the screen because I don't want this whole area to be wet. I'm going to do that like on top of the carpet or the trash can. That might be better, the trash can. All right, so I have this little spritzer that we sell. I think it's like $3.50 or something like that. And super cute and convenient. So I'm basically covering this with water. All right, and let's put a piece of paper under it. All right, so now I'm going to add some colors. These are refills. This is how I do my refills, by the way. So I have this little tray, and I put cardboard in it. You can sort of see how I did that. Okay, and I've got them by color families. So I have, this one's my brights. These are my subtles, my regals, and my, what's it called? Neutrals. And then here's some different odd, like this is watermark ink refill. So Versamark. And then I have Memento ink and some white ink and some of that. So here, this is how I've done it. I don't have all the colors. I have most of them. I don't have a good place for my in colors, but otherwise, if you have less than that, it would work fine. All right, so what I want to do, I'm going to use some yellows. I can't believe, but one of my favorite colors is Melon Mambo. I know that's here. Wait, it's a bright, isn't it? Not Melon Mambo. Forget that. A Mango Melody. Jeez. It's the yellow-orange one. School bus yellow. Why did I say that? That's so silly. All right. And then So Saffron is also retiring. So that's a lighter yellow. And so is Pear Pizzazz. All right. And that goes with these pretty well. So I'm going to use those colors. And basically, I'm going to try going directly onto it. Might be a little too much. Maybe I need to spritz it a little more. Or take my water painter, kind of move it around. Yeah, I think I probably used too much. What you can do is paper towels are better for this, and I somehow don't have my usual store of those. So, oh no, I do. Never mind. Okay, so you can always blot it if you overdid it, which I kind of did. But it's okay, because then, you know, it's getting dry already. That's crazy. All right, let's just do a little bit of... All right, and then my melon... Oh, why did I say that again? Mango Melody. Wrong fruit. Okay. Nope. Got that part. Yeah, I probably should have put that on a paper and then brought it, or a, what's it called? I don't like how those dots are now. This is actually, I forgot about that. This is probably how I should have done this. Put it on this. And then you can bring it. See if I can kind of catch that up. That's not going to matter as much. All right. All right, maybe. All right, could have been better. You can see how the places where these flowers are, they're actually naturally repelling it. But you could get some of that off too. This is really going to be showing more on the edges. So I'm not too worried about it. All right. So let me clean that off. And okay. So the next thing I want to do, I'm going to make a focal point, and that is going to be on this piece of cardstock. All right, so if anybody watched my, what's it called? Mystery card from last week, you might be familiar with this technique, and actually this exact stamp, I think. But it's a really good one. I actually did my business cards with it. So, all right, so basically it's markers. I'm putting markers on this. And so it'll be multicolor stamping. by using the side of my brush tip. You don't want to do it straight up and down because it'll break the tip, and then it will be very hard to color things in with any kind of precision. It'll get super fuzzy and it's just gross, really. I don't know how to explain it. So just, make a habit. And so I'm doing all the flowers, the petal parts, but I'm leaving the stems with no ink on them so far. And then I'm going to use the Pear Pizzazz, the brush end again, and we'll be doing just the stems. So these are kind of like buds, I guess. Not finished, different stages of flowers. All right, so then you can huff on it with your breath, maybe. That's one way to do it. And then I'm going to stamp. Pretty. All right, now this is a two-step stamp too, and it's got this little one to go with it. And so what I ended up doing was I have Mango Melody, finally said that right. And I'm going to stamp that and then stamp off and then stamp this. So it'll be like a medium shade of Mango Melody. Give a little bit of depth without like overdoing it. Okay, and you could go back in with the marker and kind of give it some even more depth, especially for these little ones that don't have a two-step stamp thing. There, isn't that pretty? Okay, so then I want to do some words. Let's do the words. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do the words. I wasn't even thinking about the words there for a second. Okay, it's, where's the green? Pear Pizzazz. We can do the words. We'll do these words, the best wishes, which probably need cleaned off. Yay, Mom's on here too. Well, I don't know. The people count's all off or people left. So glad you're here. I need to do something to get more people there. It seemed to be ignoring I don't know. Maybe I need to do more emails, but I don't want to overwhelm anybody either. So okay, so I'm not loving that too much, but this was the idea. And this is still damp, so I think I'm going to, where'd my clipboard go? Dry it off. Hurry it up. All right, so I'm thinking, here's that on top. All right, here is So Saffron. I think that actually might look really pretty. Or, let's see, Mango Melody, where are you? Here's Mango Melody. Ooh, that might be better. Ooh, absolutely. Okay, so let me cut that. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. All right, so that'll go here. Now, what I was thinking about doing, this, I can't believe that they are getting rid of this. Unbelievable. This is the greatest. White seam binding tape. Wait, seam binding. Blah. And it's so easy to color with one of these Stampin' Blends. You can literally color it with one of these permanent markers. You could probably do that with a watercolor one too, but it would take longer to dry. So this is one of the things that is being discontinued as well, but it's not on sale. All right, so there's my little yellow bow. And let's attach this, and then this can go something like that. Oh, yeah, I was thinking like this could go behind that. Maybe I should do a little bit more. Okay, so let's put where did that go? That would work. Okay, so I taped it on the back. And then let's put some more tape or seal. Okay, I'm going to raise this up and put that bow on, and then we're good for another card. I had another one to show you, but I think I'm going to maybe show you just all of the stuff that, get an idea of what's being discontinued in case there's anything that you see that you had been thinking of. Thank you. I'm glad you like the colors. I do too. Of course, you know that. That's my color, my color code color. And this one's in honor of Easter too. Like I said, it's a Easter egg dyeing technique, but on a card. There. I like it. Okay. So those were both actually using Art Gallery. That is now $8.80 while supplies last. So keep that in mind. And then, yeah, I had another technique using other colors. It's actually very simple. I could probably show you. Okay, so here's white paper with cardstock. I'm going to do a bunch of, probably should have done the other direction. No, that's right. I changed my mind. All right, so I've put some right there. Now I've got some strips of colors. These are all being discontinued, these colors. All right, so we have mint macaron, and let's see, let's cut a few. I like the thinner one. Okay, so we'll start way over here. Maybe put one of these right up against it. Oh. Let's see, next back to Bermuda Bay. And we'll do another one of these. And back to, I think I need a wide one. Okay, so a variety here. And then what I did was I stamped on vellum. Okay. So let's see. Except I need something to attach it with. So, well, you know what I could do? This is what I could do. We have a lot of, what are they called? These that are being expired or retired, being expired. I'm not even sure if this is one of them, to be honest, but I think I'm going to put a few of these here and there, especially big ones. Let's see. maybe there. Now, where those dots are, I'm going to put one of these, and hopefully it's exactly the same size. I don't know if that little one's gonna, maybe I'll put a little tiny half one. Yep, can't really see it. Okay, so now I can attach this. There. All right, and then I can put some words. Was gonna do thanks that comes with that set. A nice big so I could do big word thanks. Or honestly, any words would work for this one. So maybe I could just use best wishes again. How's that? All of my cards are wishing you the best. It's a pretty quick, simple card, right? All right. And I'm still pretty much within the time. Okay. So there you have it. A lot of things that are being retired. And here's a few cards using some of those items. And sorry, my webcam's all off. I've got it hanging by paper clip. So I guess only fair. So there you have it. Now, so really different cards. These two are the same set. This is a little different, little interesting quickie technique. And so a couple things that are, here's my giant box of stuff. So look at, it's a little close. But so I got all of these. We got Lucky Clover. Nothing's better than. There's the stamps thing that goes with it. Or dies, I should say. Plentiful Plants, painted poppies. Here's that goes with the poppies. Inspired Thoughts. At the Pond. Happiness Abounds. Here's the dies that go with that. Layering Circles. I was amazed. That's a very classic one. So is, not that one, rectangle stitch framelit dies. And this one I never used at all. Oh, this is the Plentiful Plants, goes with that. Here's some of the embossing folders. We've got this leaf one, leaf ball, and the brick one. Some other things over here. We've got snowflakes and pine boughs, which is another classic one. Dragonfly Garden, garden birdhouses, framed occasions. That one has this one that goes with it. Hexagons. Threw it together. A lot of nice things. This one's Peaceful Moments, some classics. Lovely You. A Grand Kid. Another thing I didn't use at all. Whale Done. I always like puns. And this goes with Nature's Harvest. And Begin with a Dream. I think it was a host set. And then we have Butterfly Brilliance. And here's the actual stamp set that goes with it. And wait, there's more. Hold on, gotta put you down. Because I need 2 hands for this one. All right. So here we have Bermuda Bay, soft suede. These are all colors that are being discontinued. Mary Merlot, Sahara Sand, Rich Razzleberry, Blushing Bride, Mint Macaron, Pacific Point, Saffron. And then, of course, this is the Mango Melody. And these are in colors that are going. Polished Pink, Pale Papaya, Soft Succulent, and Evening Evergreen. All right, so other things we have this punch with the green with the trees. This punch that for the ends, which is nice. The clover that was in the mini catalog, and that is discontinued. The whale, can you see it? The whale, the daisy, the postage stamp, the heart, and with the scallop heart, and then all these ribbons. And then we also have rose gold specialty paper. We have the in color DSP. We have By the Bay, which is in the mini catalog. And can you believe this? The Stamparatus is leaving. I did hear recently that there might be some problem at Stampin' Up legally with that one for some reason. So they probably were just playing it safe. And then there's also some other papers. I just dropped a bunch. So there's Perfectly Penned. Have this linen paper that's on sale. It's like $3, something like that, half off. This one, which is Happiness Abounds, and then a wash with flowers, maybe. I've used that one before, and not too long ago. And this is Country Floral. Okay, so a lot of stuff that's being discontinued. If any of that looked promising, you should probably get it before it's gone. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. And I'm glad you liked my cards. And hopefully we will see you again. That's getting called to sub. I will be back in 2 weeks, April 18th. We're going to do here. You can see me. Why not? You can see. So in 2 weeks, April 18th, and I'm going to do a giveaway. So I'm going to do Dainty Delight. All right. And it's got dies that go with it. But I also have very cool paper. And I have an extra pack for some lucky person who is watching. So I'm going to try to get as many people as I can watching. So if you know anybody who might be interested in watching, or even better, winning a pack of paper for free, that would be lovely if you could tell them about April 18th, 8 o'clock, my channel. All right. Okay. Well, thank you again and have a wonderful night. Bye. Let me turn this off.